Right, welcome back, traders. Your host here, Mr. Know It All. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend here. Hang on just one second. I want to just make sure my stuff is live. I am live.
Steve and Dave.
Hey, welcome back. Hang on a second, guys. Bear with me. Just trying to fix my chat here. Can't see anything here on the chat. It's also not showing me anything. It's really weird. Okay, Crypto Me, how are you, man? Okay, people are strolling on in here. We'll just hang out for a second. So I have some cool charts to show you guys tonight. Excellent, man. Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. Yep, we had a good weekend. It was relaxing. The weather was nice. That's all you could really hope for, right? So the last time we put in a weekly buy signal, okay, was back here after the Corona crash. So that yielded, on that signal, that yielded a 600% move. 6x move. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that all weekly buy signals are going to yield 6x moves, but is that right, Edward Van Grootel? Hollow chain. Tja. Headed to 15K, huh? I hope you sold everything then on this this big move up. Hey, we're about to put in a 2-week continuation candle here. In 1 hour, we're gonna get some closure on it. Looks very, very, very strong. Hype in the chat. So, did any of you guys take any of the swing trades that we spoke about last stream? How's it going, William? I think we did a Solana video not too long ago, right? Did you guys watch the Solana video? I mean, lots of these assets are XRP chart spicy. Yeah, we were talking about XRP a while back, man. I've been saying $9 to $10 for quite some time for XRP. Yeah, looks really nice, man. Nice candle out here on the weekly. We haven't even gotten a cross up just yet on the weekly chart. Hey, if you guys could let me know if the music is too loud or too low or it's just right. Let's get some feedback here in the chat. Hey, Crypto Sun, what's going on, man? How about the Dogecoin call out? Come on, guys, the falling wedge, the breakout, right? We spoke about Dogecoin here on July 21st, man. Here's the post on my TradingView account. Right, 18 cents, falling wedge, breakout. Estimates up to about 40 cents. Ultimately up to, we know, you know, the top target, right? So just push play, guys, right? Just push play. See what happened. Oh, man. Came down to back test and then ripped up, right? Oh, Asian J decided to show up today. What's up, Asian J? How are you, man? Alright, so VeChain, right? We could actually, in theory, use this as our top now, right? So there you go. Yeah, I mean, the falling wedge break. It's like every other chart. It's like almost every single other crypto right now doing the same thing. The falling wedge. You're gonna get a breakout up to about 26 cents. Probably looking at about another 50% in price appreciation, right? And if you can break out of here, well, you already know. The next target's up to that $1 area, right? That's it. It's really just that simple. And you can use the weekly as your gauge, right? We're not anywhere nearly overbought right now. We're sitting at 57 on the RSI. Lots of room to run on VeChain, right? Okay. I'm surprised there's only 14 people watching the stream tonight. Tell all your friends, guys. Tell all your friends. STP. What do we think Bitcoin's going to do, right? That's everyone's question right now. Well, we still think that once we get above this 61.8% retrace area, if we have the room, which I think we do, we might have the room to run. The weekly isn't overbought. The weekly is sitting around 58 on the RSI. How's it going, man? How you guys doing? Paulo, how you doing? William Gilbert, how you doing? DeBeck, what's going on, man? Sorry, I've been a little absent from YouTube, guys. I was I had a surgery done, so everything went well. Right, I'm here recovering nicely, and it's good to be back. Good to be back on the grind, on the YouTube grind. All right. So hopefully, have some more content for you guys. I want to show you guys something really interesting, and this is, I think this is really cool because it really kind of displays what's happening, right? So this, if you guys aren't aware, this is Glassnode. All right, we do pay a subscription to use this information, but it's very interesting. So last cycle, when it turns blue, this signals like this is basically a market cycle top. Market cycle top right on Glassnode right here. It's beautiful. Literally, as soon as this thing starts to turn blue, you have about 2 weeks to exit the market. 2 weeks to exit the market, okay? That's it. This was the 2017-2018 top. All right. Now we're going to correlate that 2 week period to what the price was, right? This was December, here you go. December 6th, okay? December 6th. What was the price doing on December 6th? Well, it started to turn blue, right? It wasn't saying that this was the top, but it started, once it starts to turn blue like that, that should trigger in your mind, all right, I need to start selling all my crypto, right? Literally need to start selling all my crypto. December 6th of 2017. So that's all the way back here. All right, cool. December 6th. Wow. So it started to trigger here, right? So the high of the day was $13,615, right? And the 7th, on the 7th, is when it peaked, right? It peaked here on the Nupal chart. So that was basically saying, yo, this is the top. This basically was the top. If you sold the next day, you basically sold the top. $16,649. Yes, I know. It went up to almost 19K. So what did you miss out on? Well, you missed out on an extra 18% on your Bitcoin. But you got out into the strength. You didn't sell into a dump. You sold into a 22% candle. Okay? All right. Now everyone's probably like, okay, well, that's just this scenario. Fine. Let's go look from previous cycles. All right? Let's go look from the previous cycles. So, okay. This is total BS. It's just this little blue thing right here or whatever. Euphoria grid. Nah, whatever. Yeah, no big deal. Okay. Here we go. So this one's a little tricky, right? It starts to turn blue here on November 8th of 2013. November 8th of 2013. But we're going to have to go to a different chart, okay? We're going to have to go to the VLX. So November 8th of 2013. You guys remember that? November 8th, 2013. Let's go back in time. November 8th of 2013. November 8th. Okay, so that's right here. Boom! It's triggering you right here to let you know that we're going into a market cycle parabolic mania right now. This was a 15% candle. Starting from right here. Yeah, I mean, this thing went 250% after that. Okay? But this is to let you know you have basically 1 to 2 weeks before this market tops out. Okay? It's really interesting. Because from November 8th, the market topped literally 3 weeks later. Okay, 22 days later, we made a top, the market cycle top. But that wasn't like your last chance to get out. It triggered here, and it came back down to the green, right? So basically, it comes back down to the green, and you're fine. And then it goes blue again, right? And then on November 18th, that was this candle here. Okay, yeah. So this thing right here, you had another chance to get out here. This was basically the top. Pretty close to it. 780 versus 1100. Yeah, I mean, whatever. 30, 40% off from the top. I mean, this thing is pretty spot on, man. Like, pretty good. Pretty good. All right? Pretty good. And then you also have what I like also is the rainbow chart. So the rainbow chart, even right now, we're still far away from, you know, sell seriously or maximum bubble territory. We got to maximum, you know, maximum bubble territory happened every single time, almost every single time on all these cycles, right? So average time to get out. Yeah, I would say after that thing starts to flash blue, you have about 1 to 2 weeks before we hit a market cycle top. Like, you know, we're not going to also understand what's happening here on the chart, you know. That's where it pays to also understand technical analysis and what's happening on the charts. Right? So we'll have a few different ways of confirming that. We've reached a market cycle top. Okay. Cool, guys. Well, what did you guys think about that? Let's hear the comments here in the chat. What did you guys think about that? I think I'm actually gonna do an entire static video on that indicator. I think it's really interesting. What do you guys think? Don't worry, Jay. We'll let you know, man. And then you're going to cry to me that we didn't sell the top, right? Because you're going to get out when it starts to flash blue. Money too. What's money too? No, it's not flashing blue right now. No. It never even started to flash blue. Well, Jay, typically, you know, Bitcoin tops out and then alts top out about a week later, right? 2 weeks later. Dude, when you start to see, like, are you talking about money flow index or the money supply? Yeah, so it's M2. M2, yeah. So this is Bitcoin versus the M2 money supply. We can look at the M2 money supply if you really want. Yeah, it's in the moon, man. Nothing to see here, brother. Just straight up. I haven't covered Ripple yet. No, we'll get there. No, the rainbow chart is not a paid service. You guys can, this is definitely free public information. It's based on the halving cycles. So you guys should definitely go check that out. I wouldn't call this a consolidation anymore. I would say that this is a mid-cycle breakout. Look, a lot of these altcoins are breaking out pretty hard right now, right? Man, I don't know where I lost. I lost like 8 viewers, man. What happened? You guys just got bored of this? Anyways, all right. So, have I covered Ripple? No, we can take a look at Ripple. We're gonna look at the M2 money supply. We can look at Bitcoin versus the M2 money supply real quick. I know I used to chart the M1, but they they got rid of the M1, right? They stopped the data on it. You can't even chart it anymore, I don't think. Yeah, they froze the data on M1. How about our ADA, man? It's gone, dude, right? We're talking about it. We're talking about it for quite some time on the charts, man. There's the breakout, right? The falling wedge breakout right to the top of the wedge. You're there. You're at the top of the wedge. This could be an area to take some profit, right? Yeah, so XRP. Go to that real quick. I mean, I've definitely given my analysis on this before many a times. But it's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. The bottom, the top of the pennant is a stupid 10,856% number. And from the bottom of the pennant here to the top of the pennant, we flip this. And we're looking, you know, pretty close to that $10 area, $13, right? That's the ultimate target for XRP. We've been talking about it since the beginning of the cycle, and people thought I was crazy when I was telling you down here at 30 or 20 cents that this thing's gonna go to 10 bucks. Okay. Cool. Hopefully you guys are listening, paying attention. All right. Yeah, we can look at RSR. Sure. Let's take a look at it now. So, something interesting developing on this chart, right? And we only have 2 touch points here. It's a young asset, but this to me looks like a channel up, and we could see this thing break to the top, right? Make a new all-time high up here at 23 cents, probably towards the end of the run. Very good, Greg Z. So you're that's paying off for you nicely, huh? BTC getting rejected. So we're at the 61.8% retrace area right now, which is the golden mean ratio area for retrace, and it's very likely that we could see, if Bitcoin doesn't break this area, we could see it pull back. But I don't necessarily take a short trade until we start to see this break. If we come down to this area and we start making candle closures below this trend line, yeah, we're gonna go all the way back down to like 30.8K. That would be the bottom of this rising wedge. But for right now, none of that's confirmed. And actually, the weekly chart looks really strong, right? Like we just had this on. We're about to confirm a weekly buy signal. We haven't seen a weekly buy signal come in on Bitcoin since the coronavirus crash, basically, right? Yes, it's about to close above the weekly 21. Yep. If we do that, that definitely resumes the bull market for sure. We're doing that right now. We're looking at a nice candle closure above the weekly 21. That's right. If it fell under, would we even get back on top? I mean, it would. This would tell me that this is a failed rally, right? This would be a failed rally, and if we start making closures below the weekly 21 again, yeah, that'd be super bearish. I would say at that point we're going into a full-on bear market if we do something like that. For right now, this looks pretty strong. Like I said, we're coming in with a weekly buy signal here, and we're getting the cross up here nicely. Yeah, I mean the daily is obviously a bit extended right now. We're sitting at like 74 on the RSI, 75 on the RSI. It wouldn't surprise me if we did see it pull back to like the 50% retrace area, the 40, the $42,000, $43,000 area. But that doesn't mean that this run is done. It just means we'd be getting like a day or two of a pullback, right? Daily RSI triangle breakout. I see what you're seeing, I guess. I don't know. I don't really chart the RSI, but you can. Yep. And what else is interesting is we broke out of the squeeze here on the TTM. We triggered long on the 3-day right here. So I'm suspecting and expecting that this just continues, right? We're really looking at the top of this wedge, right? That's the real target, 51,000. This area right here where we have this resistance here, this candle body closure here. I think that this is going to be maybe a problem area. Okay, before we can really get further in price. Okay. We've had quite a number of days of green though, so, and coming back to like the 42K area to back test this wouldn't shock me at all. We see this all the time. We see a nice retrace out, and then we come back down and make a back test even to 40K. That wouldn't shock me either. Like, coming back down here would not surprise me or shock me in the least, seeing as though we've seen such an explosive move up, right? Yeah, sounds good, man. You can always be patient in these markets and find good buying opportunities, right? There's no sense in rushing into a decision, for sure. Okay. $42K would line up with the weekly 21? No. You mean the daily 21? Maybe the daily. Yeah, it would line up with the daily 42.5. Yep. The other thing we want to look at here is USDT dominance, right? So this is what we've been looking at for a while now, and we've been talking about. I mean, you know what's interesting is on the longer term time scales, this is actually a double top on the monthly. Okay, double top on the monthly, right? And you can see it's actually coming to the monthly 21 here on Tether right now. If we start breaking this to the downside, we're in a monthly squeeze as well. So if we start squeezing to the downside, guys, that's going to send Bitcoin in the crypto markets to go much higher, right? This is on a monthly time scale. So let's go to like a bi-weekly chart, because that's what we basically are about to close the bi-weekly here. And you can see right now the bearish, we do have some bearish divergence or convergence happening here. And we're about to get this cross back down here on the 2 week. You can see the positive momentum sort of weaning off there, and the weekly just making a cross down now. So this to me is actually a really bullish sign for cryptos to continue their moves higher, which would be in line with those falling wedge targets being the tops of those targets of those wedges. All right, so sure, we could see a pullback in between here. I'm not saying Bitcoin just continues to go higher. What I am saying is to pay attention to this USDT.dominance chart, because it is going to let you know pretty fast, especially on the shorter time scales, where we could see reversals to the downside for Bitcoin if this starts to reverse back to the upside, right? Because, I mean, on the daily right now, it's oversold, right? It's at 26. And I'm sure if you guys bought the dip, a lot of your positions are up, 50, 60, 70%. Okay, so like, if we start breaking this area here, the 3% area, and this bottom down here was Bitcoin's all-time high, right? So 1.93. So if we're going to see Bitcoin make a new all-time high, I suspect that this actually ends up breaking this, right? And then comes back to back test it, and then makes it even a lower leg, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. We could see, little bounces up here, whatever, sideways price action. When the SP pulls back 2 to 3%, Bitcoin drops 20 to 30%. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Bitcoin still follows the S&P. Absolutely. But I think Bitcoin was kind of front run, right? In May. They front ran Bitcoin because the S&P didn't really dip too much in May. So just really pay attention to this 2.6 area on Tether on the daily chart. I think that this is a really critical spot. If Tether ends up breaking this long-standing trend line here, we could be seeing much higher prices, crypto land, right? We can go look at the S&P. Futures market probably open right now. So futures down 0.1%, so kind of flat. We did print a new all-time high last week. I mean, it does look a bit scary, doesn't it? But it's on such a... I mean, this looks scary. It sure looks scary. I don't know. They can keep this thing propped up forever if they wanted to. So I still think, yeah, I mean, we could easily see something like this happen where it comes down and then just goes again. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points on the S&P. And that could be when we see that Bitcoin pulls back, right? Well, Bitcoin might get to 50K, like I was saying before, 50K, and then a quick rug pull, 20-30%, right? So, yeah, just be really aware of what's happening in the traditional markets too, right? But I still think you can get away with just watching USDT dominance. If you can end up watching this pretty good, then like this is definitely breaking this support right here on the 4-hour time scale. And there's nothing really, man. There's no real support until like 3%. It's another big move down for Tether. That's some of these altcoins are just gonna go to the moon. Some of them, we're seeing like Suncoin. Like, what does this coin do? I don't know. This coin's probably wrecked. Right? There you go. Big move. Crazy stuff, man. Some of these coins are. Harmony 1. Look at this. Look at this nice candle here today. I mean, look at these rounding these are momentum shifting structures right now. Okay. Lots of momentum shifting structures. Here's Ethereum Classic, nice falling wedge or pennant. Broke out of the pennant. Formed some other ascending triangle. I gave targets here, it succeeded it, but ultimately, you go back up to the top of the triangle, right, on some of these patterns. So, like, you just got to be cognizant of what's happening on these charts. And when we get these big dumps and we get these big corrections, those are usually long-term buying opportunities for the coming months or the coming weeks, right? Here's 1 inch, the falling wedge, the break, right? We even have a target set up here. Boom, there's a swing target, 780, the all-time high. Listen, I'm not saying we can't break these all-time highs. We probably end up doing that for some of these altcoins, right? So, but if I'm just swing trading this, bang, I gave an entry down here around probably close to $2, got the breakout. You're swing trading this to almost $8 to 4x trade. I mean, like, what do you guys want? And that's amazing. That's an amazing ROI, and that's going to happen probably within a couple months, right? So just keep your, keep your eyes open for opportunities. AVAX is another one. This is another nice little wedge. We broke this resistance here. Now this is going to go right to the top of this, right? I mean, there's so many trades, guys, and lots of these charts look very, very similar to all the other charts. Definitely time to, pay attention to what's happening if you guys haven't done so already. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you guys haven't done so. I know a lot of you guys did. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and you just found SCP. But, yeah, I mean, CRV looks interesting here. I mean, you're just looking at, could I do Doge? We did Dogecoin earlier, man. We did Dogecoin earlier. You can send a super chat if you want, though. That's always commendable and appreciated. Let's look at ETH real quick here. Nice channel up, man. That is beautiful. That is probably going to break the top side of this channel, if I had to guess. Wow. %, man. Once we break this, 3,800, right? The falling wedge target's all the way up here, though. We already know that. You know what? I was talking about Aeon when it was like 5 cents. Remember that? You guys remember me talking about this coin? actually have a friend that's involved in this project. So. But yeah, I mean, this coin looks a lot like some of the other coins that are really wrecked, like Icon and Walton Chain and 50% retrace, got the pullback, got right back above the 236 fib extension, and like I'm looking at something like this right now, right? So you got you know, a nice upward trajectory here on this. Again, a nice channel up, and so you can just ping here and come back down, maybe make a higher low, and eventually break out of this thing, right? I mean, some of these altcoins are going to perform better than others, you know? You just got to find the right runners. CHR, yeah, we can take a look at it. I mean, that looks really great. And this looks like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, man. Right? Like almost, like exactly perfect. Inverse head and shoulders with a higher right shoulder. I mean, that's going to perform really, really well, man. That's going to perform really, really well. And you're in a weekly squeeze. I mean, forget about it, man. That's going to be a major fucking move, man. Major move, major move. Right. You're looking at like a 3x move on this asset. Okay. $1.45, $2. Wing, yeah, we can look at Wing. EPTC, let's say, yeah, we can take a look at EPTC now. Let's take a look at that. So broke the triangle and making a nice little cup continuation here. EBTC is on its way, man. On its way to the top of the channel, which I've been saying for a long time. 15% of a Bitcoin, and even on up to the 1272 fib extension, which is 28% of a Bitcoin. If you guys listened to me back in March, I sold a lot of my Bitcoin for Ethereum, man. Right around this area down here, 0.03. Right? Who was with me back in March doing that? Who was with me back in March doing that? Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, yo. Yeah, Gregsy, we can look at Wing. We can look at Wing, sure. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, double bottom down here, right? So, just based on, I mean, a wedge or a double bottom that I'm seeing here, we could easily see this asset go right back to the top, man. Right back to the top. You know, $68. That would be the target. All right. You just broke. You're about to break a three-day squeeze. ETH always a buy. Yeah, ETH is always a buy for sure. Todd. All right, so you guys have anything else you guys want to look at tonight? We have about 22 minutes till the weekly candle closes. Looks like Bitcoin just, well, trying to hang on to 47K right now. But I also want to look at Bitcoin dominance. All right. IOTX and Fetch, and I don't know about ACH, but IOTX and Fetch have been around. ACH we can look at. If there's no chart data on it, then I don't really know too much about it, but yeah, this looks like a channel down. We got a break on volume, right? And so this, we had a 1272 fib extension. I mean, what do you want from this thing? It's probably going to pull back now, right? Probably going to pull back now. And if you're looking for entries on it, on this pullback, you know, I'd be looking, start looking at this 6 cent area here, okay? Where this wick high is, maybe even on down to these candle bodies here. Like, I would set buy orders all the way down to 3.5 cents. We covered XRP and we covered ETH earlier. We can look at Aave, not much, but I've turned up total profit 350% on portfolio, including taking a massive hit on the drop with some coins, can't complain. Yeah, Gregsy, that's right, man. That's right. So ACH, if you're looking to enter this, you know, I would wait for this pullback here. You had a massive move up already. You're going to see, you know, a definite retrace for sure on that. IOTX. Let's take a look at this. This one's been around for a while, pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, this is a big cup and handle, right? Big cup and handle. HNT potential breakout. Yeah, we'll take a look at that too, man. Yep. So this is IOTX. This is the cup with the handle, right? Cup and handle break, and you're looking at 453% on this handle. Okay, this is a very significant continuation, and this could be an area where you maybe could start. You can see some consolidation up here, and it starts regarding this area as support. You could maybe look to start buying some here for sure. You can see this nice consolidation here. Beautiful. IOTX looks really nice. This looks really nice. Yep. All right, HNT. I forget where I had this charted. Maybe. Maybe just on the US dollar pairing. I forget. Anyways, this was a rectangle. I remember this was a rectangle trade setup. Right, so rectangle, the rectangle top, rectangle bottom, right, so, and this looks like a cup with a handle right now. You can see that, clearly see that. And you break the swing high, you're looking, yeah, like right around that $30 to $32 area. And this major 1272 fib extension once you break this trading range. Significant move, price appreciation for this asset. Okay, the weekly's in a squeeze, all right? So the weekly time scale has lots of room to run, which is why we're saying this could take some weeks to reach that target up there. That could take a couple weeks maybe. All right, if we can see the upwards momentum here on the crypto assets, right? Cool. Algorand was another one that I've been talking about for quite some time, and finally got a nice weekly candle here. I still think this has lots of room to run. You guys can see it just crossed bullish here on the weekly chart. It's up 6.62% today. Not a huge move, but definitely has lots of room to run. I think at least up to this $1.50 area. And if it breaks that $1.50 area, well, you guys already know this asset went straight down. It'll probably go straight up, right? So straight up, straight down type stuff for this asset. And they got some big news brewing. I think they're going to be the Fed is trying to maybe utilize their blockchain for some transactions that will be utilized for the Fed. So that could be some big stuff with the government. This blockchain is more so for enterprise, not for retail. So this is definitely a longer term hold, I think, for sure. This project. Okay. By the way, this is not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your own research and your own homework, all right, before you invest in anything. Solana making a major move. We talked about this earlier. SRM obviously follows Solana, so this one's definitely going to make a move back up to this 960 area. Okay, that is almost a for sure thing in my book, based upon how Solana performs, right? And you got this nice channel up, right? That's beautiful, right? Beautiful. This is going to go right to the top, making you all-time high, 23 bucks. Something like that. OGN. Yeah, we can definitely take a look at it, sure. All these charts look similar. Are you guys noticing lots of rounding bottoms here and curvatures like this here, these double bottoms, and then the next leg's up, right? Let's get some hype in the chat if you guys are enjoying and learning here. Make sure you guys smash up the like button and hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And make sure you guys tick the little bell, right? So we have this major support here. And you can see that we're just resting here. So like this is perfect. This actually might be a nice entry for a long, especially if we can even trade this up to the 278 area. That's almost a 3x on your money, right? Yeah, that looks great, man. That looks really nice. You haven't even broken out of a squeeze yet. ONT, yeah, you know what? I want to show you guys. I actually dollar cost averaged some ONT down here. I bought some stuff in June, right? I bought 93 cents. So yeah, I mean, I dollar cost averaged this bit. I also dollar cost averaged my hedging position and my curve position here. That's really it, though. I didn't really add too many other things. Obviously, some of these ONT buys in the $1.80 or $2 range were a bit too high, but we dollar cost averaged that a bit to bring our entries down, and that's the name of the game, guys. You really need to learn how to dollar cost average for a longer swing, right? So this is what I'm seeing on ONT. This looks really, really interesting. So we had this falling wedge, we broke out of it, we back tested it, we ran. I think we did about a 50. No, we did it. We did a perfect 61.8% retrace. Pretty sure we touched the 618. Bang, touched the 618. Got the big dump, made the double bottom down here. I was looking at this area here for dollar cost averaging, and I'm projecting it to go to the 786 fib extension, which is right around that $5 area. Okay, maybe ultimately getting back to the previous all-time highs. Okay. And we did break this the 3-day squeeze here. We got the longs on the TTN for this asset. We're going to see fireworks here once we break this trading range. Around this 133 area, we're just going to see a big 30-40% candle right back up to this area here. We covered IOTX. It looks good, CryptoBot baby. We like that one. That one looks good. Rune was another one. This one, nice falling wedge breakout. Look at this beautiful, beautiful structure here. Okay. Hey, no problem, UFO, man. It's all good, dude. How about Balancer, man? Remember this one? We gave the entry down here at 15.9. You know what? Are you guys part of the alert service? Hey, if you guys aren't part of the alert service and you guys like what I'm doing here on these charts, you guys, it's a no-brainer situation to join the alert service, guys. I post swing trades. I even post Cornix trades if you guys want automated trades. And, I mean, the results speak for themselves, right? So, I've been posting these trades now for like almost 2 years. And here's H-bar. I mean, here's an example of the swing trade. So this was a month ago I posted this. I gave an entry at like 17, 18 cents. Okay. What's H-bar at? 25 cents. So you're already up 50% in a month on this asset. That's great. I just randomly picked one. Yeah, I don't know, man. BLZ. I mean, like any of these. Literally any of these. I'm sure they're all up. So that's swing trades, guys. They can take weeks. They can take months. Some of them can take a week. Some of them can take a day. It depends on the time scale. It depends on what you're going to do. But I usually give longer term time frame analysis here, and I usually give longer term targets as well in case you want to hold the asset for a longer period of time. You don't want to sit there and look at charts all day. We do provide this service. It is a growing service, and if you guys aren't part of it, make sure you guys check it out. You can go to swingtradepros.com. Check it out there under the stock options and crypto alerts. So it's not just crypto. We also have stocks and options trades for you guys. So I give swing trades on stocks too for all of you guys that do participate in the traditional markets. And the real-time trading indicators, I think you guys should definitely check that out too. I mean, obviously, listen, you know, we have some really top-notch indicators. These are obviously for more newer traders. This indicator package for $57 a month. If you're more of an advanced trader and you're more into like bot trading, we obviously have our SAR indicator, which is, in my opinion, probably the best indicator that's out there for trading with bots. You guys can see all of the results in our Discord. So make sure you guys check out our Discord if you guys haven't done so already. It is somewhere in the link in the description of this video. Excellent, yeah. So here you go. Here's some results from today. I mean, this gentleman up 388% in 20 days on the bots. I mean, come on, guys. That's insane. I mean, like, where are you going to get that kind of result? I can't even give a swing trade that's going to give that kind of result. Unless, well, that's not true. Actually, we gave a swing trade on ETH at 300 bucks. So there you go. 10x trade, but it took a year. Okay? But obviously, with the bots, they're leverage trading and there's more risk involved. But we outline all that stuff in our VIP section. We give lots of details about the strategies being used, how to achieve certain ROIs, right? Everyone's after ROI, man, but as your accounts grow, if you're trading on a larger account, you actually want to you really just want to minimize risk. Like, you don't really care about the percentage gain, it's more about the dollar gain, right? But on a smaller account, you can take more risk, right? Then you're looking for that percentage gain, right? So, you know, I want to talk a little bit about the services tonight because I feel it's very important, and you know, lots of people don't know everything that we talk about. Obviously, I'm just talking about charts usually on the streams, but I felt like tonight was, you know, a good night to recap what we do here at STP. And you know, listen, man, we're trying to change people's lives financially, and I think we're achieving that. So if you aren't part of the community, make sure you guys check it out. Listen, man, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to hard sell you anything, really. If you guys are interested, great. If you're not interested, great. Just keep on plugging, man. All right. Yeah, we can chart AMP for sure. Let's see. This is not a good chart. All right, so this has some data. Nice. Okay. Looks like this asset's been around for a bit. Angel, thank you, man. Really appreciate that. All right, so this looks like the 2017 run-up, right? And then the big bear market, and then, wow, and then big crash here. This was the... not the Corona crash. The Corona crash is back here. This is Corona, and then a bigger dump here. I don't know. What happened to this asset, man? Why is it so wrecked? Anyways, we have this major trend line here from this top. Obviously being regarded, it got respected there. You're holding the 50% retrace area, right? Okay. You are in a 3-day squeeze. I'm not really liking what I'm seeing on this on the RSI though, man. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Like a high, a lower high. Yes, you're holding the lows. Yeah, I don't know. There are definitely better assets to trade right now, man. To be honest with you. But as long as you hold this trend line, there's a chance you could break back above this 8.6 cent area, man. All right. Hold the trend line. Hold the line. So there was a stock that I called out, REFH. Yeah, this is it. REPH. This is it, man. This thing broke the wedge, man. I gave, if you guys are into penny stock trades, I gave this trade setup here too. Literally a day before it did this. And I entered it at $1.86. And here's the chart, and the nice little wedge. I'm giving almost 159% measured move target on that. I think I charted on the daily. I forget where I did this on, but I think it was the daily, right? So this is like a double bottom. Pump waves. All right, we'll look at waves. Sure. Waves looks good, bro. What are you worried about? Wow, waves. What a chart, man. Holy smokes. What a chart. I mean, that's definitely regarded, right? And you can see the rounded bottom here. I mean, this looks like a massive cup continuation pattern. Like, is it gonna do something like this? I don't know, man. $600 fucking waves, that would be insane. Wow. $100 waves, that's what we're looking at right now. First major fib extension, right? All right, we're about to confirm a weekly signal here. A weekly signal. These are pretty major signals. Pretty major. Again, we've seen a lot of green, guys, so like it really wouldn't shock me if we just got some sort of pullback. Clover Finance, but it's also just about time for the counterparty, so I get it if you can't. I know nothing about Clover Finance, man. Is it a coin? Yeah, I know nothing about. You know what? It would really be helpful if there was somebody in the community that was really savvy with some of the DeFi stuff. That would be good to have. So. All right. We're 30 seconds away from a new week, guys. I don't know. What do you guys trust more, the regular candles or the HA candles? HA candles right now are printing weekly signals, buy signals. And the 2-week actually just started to print it. Token symbol CLV, sure. Take a look. I mean, there's not no chart data on this. This is a 2-week chart though. I mean, this looks nice. It's consolidating, right? This looks like it. You know, you could end up getting a big move out of it. You know, you're in a squeeze, man. This could definitely squeeze up. Look how tight that is. That looks really, really good. You're in a 4-hour squeeze. You might want to maybe consider it. I don't know. Looks good. Definitely looks good. If the price action continues higher, this is going to go higher. Okay, it's going to go higher. All right. Absolutely. And you know, your target would probably be 230 once you break this top side of this range. Look at all the volume coming in here. Yeah, this looks nice. You're just holding this area, man. This looks very good. That looks very, very nice. Nice consolidation. All right, Angel. Hopefully that's helpful. All right. What else you guys got? We got a bunch of people hanging out, so. Angel, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, brother. Really do. All right. Storage on the move. You know, we looked at XRP and ETH already, man, but we can take a look at XRP again. Sure. Only because it's a major. And yeah, I mean, the weekly just closed a weekly buy signal. I mean, you know, this looks like a major cup. Right, your next target here is $1.58, and then up to the 886 fib extension, which is like right here. There's nothing really here. You're gonna probably break right through this. I would say this thing is going up to like almost $3. Yeah, easy. Yep. The ultimate swing target's the 1272 fib, which is up here on $13. I would definitely start, if you're in a swing, I would say, you know, once you break the all-time high and you get, you know, halfway point like 750s, that's probably a good area to start unloading. All right. It all depends on where we're at in the cycle too, you know. So the timing is really the key. Okay. Lena was a good one, man. I never actually ended up buying this one, but I really like this project. So you guys should check this one out. All right, I liked this project. I just never bought it because I have too much crypto right now. And yeah, enough is enough. Well, yeah, this does look like a nice channel up, right? We could easily see this thing break pretty high. It really can. This is a low cap coin that nobody's really talking about. It's on FTX. I think it's a maybe a DeFi coin. I'm not sure, 100% sure. But yeah, definitely check it out. Okay, yeah, ETH we can look at. Let's look at ETH from a longer term perspective. What do you guys think about that? I think, yeah, I mean, this is my these are my targets. UFO, Dogecoin, right? Yeah. Yep. So, if you look what's interesting, yeah, FTT token, yep, for sure. Yep. So ETH, man, this is the major fib target, right? From the swing low to the previous swing high, right? Major fib, right around 14K. Okay. And this wedge target, right? We're gonna probably get up to the close to this area here, around 4,000, and maybe make like one of these cup patterns, and maybe make a handle right here for a continuation. All right. But be on the lookout for that. That's something to definitely look at. ETH is definitely gonna be making moves. They are burning ETH by the minute right now. So I think that this is something that we definitely could see in this cycle. I still think between 10 to 20K Ethereum is totally a possibility, guys. All right. Dogecoin we covered, man, but yeah, we posted the Doge long around July 21st at 18 cents. Just push the play button, right, guys? XRP recovered. Chainlink, yeah, Chainlink is definitely one of those you need to be watching out for as well. Major channel up. Like this one looks so great, man, on a chart. Just it is music to anyone's ears that looks at charts. Okay. Angel, sure, definitely can pull back. It can pull back at any time. If Bitcoin's pulling back, then Ethereum's gonna pull back. They're all gonna pull back, right? Absolutely, nothing goes straight up. You guys know that. Alright, you guys have anything else for me tonight? Phantom looks really nice, man. It's really nice. GRT, we gave this entry down here, man, right? Remember, you guys remember this? Around 60 cents we gave an entry here. Beautiful bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, and this is probably going to continue up to the, you know, the 110 area, right? This is like a major downsloping channel that could end up breaking out of this channel, and make continuation up to these major targets up here. $4, $5. Yeah, major swing targets. Somebody asked about Aave before. Yeah, falling wedge, got the breakout. right? And now you're coming up to this major neckline right here. You break that, you're probably going to go straight to you know, 478 and up to like 528 bucks and make yourself some new all-time highs on this asset. This is obviously a look. The weekly just triggered long here on Aave, man. That's going to be beautiful. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. All right, Matic. Got the reversal right at the 236 fib extension. I had it circled. All right, the downsloping channel got the breakout, and you got some volume that came in here on this candle. This is a 35% candle. All right, so Matic is also looking pretty good. I don't know if anyone took the Dodo trade, man, but I'm still in this Dodo trade. We entered around $1, right around this breakout here. Lots of room to run on Dodo, man, right? Lots of room to run. Almost $7 to this top of this wedge. All right, that's really the swing target. $7. 7x trade setup right here. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you guys had a good stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the content and the TA. Make sure you guys always hit the like button. Smash up the subscribe button, tick the little bell if you guys enjoyed the content here at STP. Join the Discord if you guys haven't done so already. If you guys are interested in any of the products here at STP, do not hesitate to message myself, Mr. Know-It-All, on the Discord. I obviously am not too experienced with the bot side of things, so you know I'm kind of limited on the knowledge there. But if you are interested in the bots, definitely hit up STP Todd, Canadian CEO, or really any of the mods. And or you can ask questions in the main chat. You know, some folks will answer your questions there. That's all I got. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the content here. I might be putting out some more content this week about the Nupal indicator here. We talked about this, how this was once it turns blue like this, we're talking about market cycle tops within 1 to 2 weeks. And make sure you guys stay tuned for all the content. All right. Hopefully you guys have a nice week. Stay good, guys. Talk to you guys soon.